feel like Dennis Allen's scheme was a more aggressive today, or just what you guys have usually been doing?
I think it was aggressive and definitely, used to what we've been doing. I think just what we've been practicing, we executed it to the. I'm not gonna say to the T because there was still a lot of plays out there that we wish we had back, but we was able to find a way to take the football away, and that's the most important thing. You know what I mean?
Tremaine, it's hard enough to win in this league, but to win 4 in a row, what's the feeling in here right now?
Feeling is to go get 5. You know what I mean? We're not satisfied. We know how good we could be. Obviously we're going to enjoy it, but at the same time, man, we hungry to get that next one, and that's really the message. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to enjoy this, but now it's time to go get 5 of them.
What did you think of the illegal forward pass by the Saints?
Yeah, I was like, when we threw the challenge for, I'm like, that's a good call, coach, because I don't know about this one, but that was a great. Schemed up play that they had. You know what I mean? Let's give them credit for it. That's a good play. But at the end of the day, it went to our favor, and you know what I mean? I'm happy about that.
When you saw it on the video board, did you think it was?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was like, I don't know about this one, man. They could go 50-50, but they made the right call, so I'm happy.
And then you had a sack, and the interception's great, but the sack in the third quarter when they were starting to make their play.
Right.
Did that feel almost as big for you, that sack?
Yeah. It was, coach called my number. I was able to make a play, and you know what I mean? Just get a team a little bit of momentum for sure.
16 takeaways for the defense. That's the most in the NFL. We talked about it going into this game, but how do you guys keep it going?
That feeling is contagious. You know what I mean? And, everybody wants to put their hands on the ball, and then everybody wants to be the guy to make that play. I think it just really comes with how we practice. You know what I mean? Like, we take the ball away at practice. So, usually when it shows up at practice, it's going to show up in the game. So we just got to keep pushing one another, keep having that friendly competition going, and just figuring out ways to put our team in success to win.
What's the confidence level like now for the defense?
Yeah, we're extremely confident. But that just, like I speak about all the time, that confidence comes from how you prepare, you know what I mean, how you work. We don't just show up on game day. The work is being put in throughout the whole week. So we trust one another each time we step foot on this field. So we just got to continue putting that work in, keeping our head down, and keep going to work.
Did you want to do it for Dennis today?
For sure. You know what I mean? I know what it feels like to go against your old team, so he probably had a lot of emotions into it. I'm glad that he was able to, celebrate and smile after the game for sure. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
It's special right now. I'm not going to make it seem like this has happened before I've ever been a part of that. So we just got to keep it rolling. If that's what we need to do to win games, that's what we're going to do.
You almost had a second one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if not for the collision.
Yeah, like you said, we all out there trying to get one. Me and Shawnee going up for the ball. I look at it as a drop for me because I feel like I had it in my hands and I wasn't able to bring it in. But like I said, guys are just seeing the ball, going out there trying to make plays. The ball's in the air. We feel like we can go get it.
Coach Allen said he didn't have any extra motivation going against his old team, but I'm sure you guys want to put on a good show for him.
Yeah, I don't think he didn't make it about himself this entire week. He didn't mention anything about it, but just me being a veteran, I know. You know what I mean? Like this meant a lot for him. He obviously got a game ball at the end of the game, so excited for him, for him to be able to get that win and for us to be able to get the dub.
What about the aggression to the quarterback too? Brisker dialed up. This guy right here dialed up for a sack as well.
Those guys. Both of those guys are excellent blitzers. So Da, like I said, he's putting guys in position to make plays and do what they do best. And like I said, I know they had the personal foul, the roughing the pass, or whatever, but I think it was pretty clean. And obviously Kyler hit 41. They gave him unnecessary roughness. I felt like it was a great play, and he played. That's the way he plays the game. So I'll never tell him to stop doing what he's doing. But 2 great young players that's going to make great plays for us and continue to make great plays for us.
4 wins in a row. It hasn't happened here in quite a while. Just talk about the feeling in here. What you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Like I said, I don't think any of us is satisfied with the 4 wins. We know as a team that we're not playing our best football. You know what I mean? Like 10 penalties is too many penalties. Those 2 drives, one at the end of the half and then one right after the half, that's unacceptable for us on defense. But just the resiliency to be able to battle back and kind of stay poised within those moments in the battle back and obviously not let them score again is huge for us. But we're just scratching the surface. There's a lot of things to clean up. But like I said, we're finding ways to win games.
Do we want to do this with a short week? You also with favors. This has been a really important challenge for you.
Yeah, I'll give Coach EB the credit. He kind of spoke to us as a team during the week, and he said, I think something that stuck with me and the team that, great teams find a way to win on Monday night and then win on Sunday, and that's what we end up doing.
Kevin, this team was 4-2 last year. What feels different?
I don't really even want to compare it to last year. I just think that we have a good nucleus of guys. I think the belief is there that we continue to win ball games. Obviously, a new staff. But yeah, we're just getting better. Like I said, we're nowhere near where we need to be and where we want to be, and we're just continue to grow. We haven't played our best football, so that's what we're going to keep striving for.
Did you guys have to say anything to each other to stay forth after Tyreek got hurt?
I mean, we're always saying stuff to each other. I mean, I don't think it was anything about Tyreek getting hurt. Nick McLeod, he's made play for us this year. We knew he was going to come in and the standard was going to be the same. So we just knew that we had to make sure that we was going to battle back because, like I said, those 2 touchdown drives back-to-back is not us as a defense. So, but we had the poise to be able to come back and make sure we kind of shut their water off.
The O-line's really coming together. How do you feel about the way that group has performed, especially the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, they've been working their tail off. I see it day in and day out throughout the week, so it's no surprise to me. But yeah, like I said, I follow their lead. They move those guys up front and makes our job easier in the backfield.
When you control the game on the ground like that, does it kind of demoralize the defense when you're able to control it the way you guys did?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when your running game's working, you kind of set the pace of the game, and it's demoralizing for a defense to just take click after click, us getting 4 or 5, maybe 3, and then pop a big one for 15, 20, whatever it may be. So yeah, I think a good run game can definitely do that to a defense.
What's changed for the run game since the bye?
I think we've just been working at it. Just keep working at it. It didn't go the way we wanted to the first couple of weeks, and we still have a long way to go for sure. But we're starting to get that rhythm, get that groove going.
Do you feel that belief from Ben to keep calling those plays for you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the more and more we show that we can do it, the more confident and the more he's going to feel that to call those runs like he tells us all the time. So yeah, we're going to have to run the ball at the end of the day. That's what he likes to do, and we got to make the most of each play he calls.
Kyle, today felt like a Detroit run game, just based on both you and DeAndre. How much has Ben been showing you guys just over your training camp until now? That's the plan for his offense to work successfully. How did that come to fruition?
Yeah, I think he's harped on the run game since OTA, since we got introduced to the offense. And like I said, it wasn't clicking at first for us the way we wanted to, the way we planned for it. And we still got a long way to go, but today definitely felt like, the start of us getting into our rhythm.
He said, I think it was last week, he was I take this really personally when the run game doesn't hit because he spends so much time there.
Yeah.
How did that show up?
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. We put a lot of work into the run game every day. So, it's good to see the fruits of your labor work when it's showing out on Sundays.
Being able to close this game out on the ground, how much did that mean where you're in the fourth quarter and the clock is winding down and they can't get the ball back?
I mean, that's my type of football. I like to end games like that. The 4-minute mode, just keep going at it and, close out the game with the ball in our hands.
How special was the touchdown for you, and what are you going to do with the ball?
Probably give it to my mom or something. I always give stuff like that to her. But yeah, I'm excited to go get it. I got to go get it. Matter of fact, I can't leave here without it. So yeah, I'm excited to see that and hold it for the first time, for the first time.
Right.
I was about to say, because you kind of left it there.
I definitely did.
Were you freaked out you're not going to get it back?
Not freaked out. I didn't think about it. So I spun the ball, and then, who was it? I think DJ or Luther. Somebody came up to me and was like, hey, did you keep the ball? And then I was like, damn. So yeah, they got it from me, though. So yeah, I'm grateful. Appreciate you guys.
It's amazing. I mean, you see what happens when you send me off on the edge, in the middle, whatever. Just move me around like a Swiss Army knife. Just use me so I can help the team, things like that. So I feel great.
Jaquan, did you notice anything just from where, Kyler had the sack first, coming out on the same side? Did you notice anything the quarterback wasn't sensing on that side that gave you a tell that you were going to be able to get home?
Not really. I just really just thought about just getting to the quarterback, just try and get there as fast as I could, just hit the running back with a bull rush move, and then the second one, hit the tight end with an inside move, and they just caught a bad play, but really just trying to affect the quarterback as much as I can.
4 in a row in the win column. What's the overall feeling in here right now?
It's amazing. I mean, 4 games in a row. Really, it should be 5, 6, but it's okay. 4 games in a row, we'll take that. Another NFC victory, which is big, so it's huge. We're building momentum.
What was the message this week about, you're on a short week, and last time you were on a short week, it didn't go so well?
Yeah, just really just stay focused, get our bodies back, just really get rest, take care of our bodies, and make sure we attack the day when we wake up. That was the message.
What's it like to be in a game like this with so many takeaways, so many sacks?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, we're trying to make history as a defense. We're trying to be the best, and that's what we strive to be every single day. So we just got to keep going.
What was the most impressive play by one of your teammates today, you think?
KB's interception on the sideline. I'll say him getting his 2 feet in and bounce was amazing, so I'll say that one. Really, he should have had 2.
There weren't a lot of teams that were getting to Spencer Rattler. He's getting rid of the ball quick, not
Yeah.
making a lot of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were kind of all over him, forcing
Yeah.
uncharacteristic mistakes from him today.
Yeah.
Like, was it something you guys saw on film, or what was it today?
Just playing our type of defense. Everybody just doing their job. That's pretty much it. Everybody doing their job and just being ball hungry. As soon as his plan late get back, attack the ball. So really, we're just flying around and we just want to be the best.
What was the impact of Al Harris kind of on this group?
It's huge. I mean, every single day he's talking about getting the ball. Every single day he's telling us how to get the ball and things like that. I feel like he has a very good impact, very huge impact, and he's a good person too off the field. So just as a man himself, that's somebody you want to play for.
So in the team meeting last night, he says 4, right?
Yeah, yep, every time. Every
team
time.
meeting,
Yeah.
doesn't matter when.
Yeah, yep, every time. Every single one. 3 to 4 every time. That's the goal. 3 to 4.
What about 5?
We last time we said 5, we had like 10 drops in practice. We're not saying 5 no more.
5 is the correct number.
Yeah. So far.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think we realized that the defense really, helped deliver a winning performance today and helped kind of cover up some of the mistakes we made on offense, myself included, for sure.
What specifically? Because you mentioned it twice now. That wasn't your best game.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt like I probably didn't play winning football today. Mental mistakes, penalties, not what I wanted.
That really grinds on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. At least we came out with a win, and credit to all the other guys for, picking up the slack.
With some of the false starts, what do you think? Can you pinpoint kind of what that is? Or is it just like a cadence thing? Is it?
Yeah, it's frustrating because, it keeps popping up and you keep thinking you found why it is, and then it keeps happening. I felt like the second one he had crossed into the neutral zone, but I still got to stay disciplined there and let the refs make that call and not, have it be borderline because I'm reacting to it.
There were a couple issues with the snap. I know it's not you directly, but were you picking up on anything? Was there something off with Caleb and the snap?
No, I don't.
there?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Drew, but I don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes these things happen.
What do you think about DeAndre Swift's game? Why has he been so good the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, he's just so explosive that all you got to do is give him a crease, and I think we started to do that the last 2 weeks, and he's hitting them, and so it's exciting to watch him run and watch some of those runs pop.
I always want, as a tight end or really a pass catcher, you just want to always know that you always want to have their trust, and let them know that, if whatever you need me to do, I'm going to go out there and make the play. So, yeah, it means a lot to, run that play right there. Caleb just said, run a good route, and then it was there. It was pretty easy pitch and catch, and then, get down and run the clock off and get a win.
I don't get the impression that anybody's particularly satisfied as they're sitting there right now. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem like a locker room that's thrilled with what happened today. What's it say about the standard that you guys can win your 4th straight game, but still, if it's not good enough, it's not good enough?
Yeah, it's just like, we're always striving. Perfection is not attainable, but we're always striving for perfection. Penalties, especially when you see those, like I had the false start. I think we had a couple false starts. Like those hurt you, you hate to watch those on tape the next Monday, but it's just like, the job is not even close to finish. We got so much more potential. I know potential is just a word until you go do it, but I think we're heading in the right direction. We just need to continue to keep grinding and working throughout the week.
You had a huge block on Marshawn's run where you put the defensive end on the ground, I think. What do you remember from that play? And what did it feel like to put him on the ground?
Yeah, it felt good for sure. That's something I'm continuing to try to get better at is, in all phases of my game, but in the run game, especially finishing, not falling off blocks at the end. It felt good to finally get one on the ground there.
He didn't like your block.
He
didn't like your block.
Yeah, no, he wasn't too happy about it. Yeah.
Did you get an explanation on the PI?
No, I didn't. I don't even really waste my time talking to refs because they called it, so that's what it is. I think we'll see it on tape and see what I can do better. Just run a spot route. Maybe I've backed up. I don't know. We'll have to watch tape and see. But
what if I talk?
Not the last part of the second quarter, but up until then, it just felt like we were firing on all cylinders on defense.
Right, it was as physical as as physical as you guys have played. Huh?
For sure.
Can you take us through your interception?
What was that?
Take us through your interception.
We were in a call, and basically my man, I just kind of undercut the dig and made a diving interception. I wish I would have scored. I kind of lost where I was at in relation to the sideline, but hey, I'll take it.
It's one thing to have the interception, and then to have all those yards afterwards. I mean, you've done it twice now. What do you see, I guess, just that allows your vision to get you down into the red zone?
Well, I used to play receiver, so I got a little bit. So, but nah, we preach like get the ball to the near numbers, and luckily Briss ran into me because I was getting ready to cut across the field, and then from there just try to make people miss. And then I wish I would, if I would have knew I was out on the sideline, I would have scored.
When's the last time you played receiver?
Ooh, 2018, junior college.
Kevin just said that Al Harris has a quota for you guys every game, and he put out the number 4 this year.
Yeah.
Is that true? What's the story behind what he's?
So I've been with Al for a long time, and especially when you get up early, like the ball got to go in the air. But he's all like that's just been him, like 4. Like let's go into this game and get 4. And when you can come up with 4, it's great. Like, and then when you continue to generate turnovers, they gotta put the ball in the air. The offense goes score. Like so, yeah. 4 is the magic number right now. Thank you.
Is it sustainable though? Like, can you guys keep that up?
Of course. We've been doing it the whole season.
You've been
you
here.
don't think so? It's okay.
Might set some records.
We're getting there. Keep our head down, keep working.
You've been around here a little while now. That's 4 straight wins. How's that feel?
I feel like because of how long I've been here, like just the motive is just to keep going. Like it's just the next win. Like, okay, we got 4, can we get 5? Like this one don't matter no more. Like we're gonna celebrate it a little bit, but then we're gonna get on to the next win and try to get that one. That's the most important thing. And if we can't get the next one, then it don't matter.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
Tyler, do you feel like